everybody, my name's Mecha Jake. You're watching Hundo P Games Turbo. Today is another E.D.F. Friday, and we left off last time we did the second mission. I realized last time that I did the video, it was a bit short, so I'm just gonna feel it out, I guess, this time. We'll see how long the mission takes us. If it's really short, then I'll do another one. We used the acid gun last time, which was pretty cool, but I know that when we finished it off, we got a slug shot, and I wanted to try that, but I also wanted to, well, hold on, okay, E.D.F. pro tip, before you go into a mission, you always want to check to see what you're actually fighting. So this is just going to be ants, which is good. So yeah, a rocket launcher and my shotgun is probably fine. So I'm going to, you know what, I want to change my color. I don't like this purple. It's too bland. I want to be somebody awesome. I'm going to go with... You know what? I like the pink, though. I'm going to just keep the pink. But I'm going to crank it to 11. Oh, yeah. That's the pink I want. I want that pink. And then... For my armor color... Ooh, this is going to be nice. I'm going to go yellow. But we're going to go all the way yellow. Yep. Love it. Love it. Now we are a boss. Okay, let's go ahead and start the mission. I wanted to take this video while I'm fighting to talk a little bit about what E.D.F. is. Now, I've shown this game to a lot of people, and some people, it's like a 50-50 split. Some people get behind it immediately. They're like, this is the best game I've ever seen. Why aren't we playing it all the goddamn time? Oh god, what shitty-ass gun have I chosen? Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh. So yeah, 50-50 split, sort of. With the people that like this game, people that don't like this game. And because I'm just so fucking in love with this game, usually what it comes down to when people are like, you actually like this game? Like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, fuck yeah, it's the best game ever, it's so good, oh my god, it's so hype, shit, fucking giant insects, what do you mean? And that's just like, the hype getting the best of me. But that's just who I am in general. But I actually wanted to go into a little bit more detail as to why this game is so good. So essentially, the reason why I like it so much is because it has such old school sensibilities. And what I mean by that is you look at games like Mario or Donkey Kong or Mega Man or Castlevania or something like that, and the difficulty in their gameplay and the way that they tend to ramp it up is by introducing you to certain elements. So say like a Goomba, for example, like World 1-1, they put a Goomba in front of you and that's how you figure out how to jump. So now you know about Goombas. So then they throw a couple more Goombas at you. And then the game continues and then they throw a Koopa at you. And then eventually they'll throw a Goomba and a Koopa at you at the same time. And that completely changes how you deal with that situation. Now you can hit the Koopa and drive the shell into the Goomba. So it changes how you play. And that's really what this game does. So it starts off super basic. Like, I'm not going to lie, you have to push through the first couple missions of this game. Because right now it's essentially just the Goombas. We're fighting gray ants. And how you deal with them, you have to look at the gray ant archetype, right? So they crawl on walls, they're pretty fast, they're faster than you. They can do like a charge attack and pick you up to eat you. So you really want to keep your distance from them, but they also spit acid, so like that in the air right there. So you can kind of dodge roll through them, through the acid shots. There's a couple things you have to figure out in order to deal with the gray ants. But later in the game, this game will start introducing some ridiculous enemy types. So after the gray ants, let's say they introduce bees. So now you have flying enemies. And while you're on the ground, dodge rolling, sidestepping, keeping your distance from gray ants, you're constantly looking at the minimap and monitoring the skies and looking for flying enemies. So if the bees come in, then you want to be switching to like widespread shots and everything. But it becomes this crazy dynamic of you quick swapping your weapon like that, just like that, and then pulling out the right weapon at the right time in order to deal with whatever situation. And that's why there's no ammo in this game, because it would kind of ruin that balance. Like, they want to be sure that you are on your toes, you're ready to react to anything at any point in time, you're constantly switching your gear out, you're looking at the missions to see which enemies are involved, what weapons are best suited to dealing with them, and then the later missions, they'll start setting you up in specific levels. Like, you could be in a very open level, and then they'll throw very specific kinds of enemies at you during that mission, and then you're going to have to deal with it in new ways that you've never seen before. And that's why I really like this game, because it eventually, it does take a while, I'm not going to lie, it eventually becomes a co-op fucking frenzy, where it's you and your squad prepping for each mission accordingly, looking at the bugs and being like, okay, what the fuck do we need? Who can support us? What team member needs to be which class? What's best suited for the situation? What weapons should that class be using? How can we support each other? And it becomes this fucking glorious, it becomes madness. It's fucking madness. But it's beautiful. It's such a simple game. Like, there was obviously thought put into the way that the enemies are designed and how they function. You can't say that there wasn't, because there is. It's a very simple game, yes, and it looks very goddamn stupid on the outside. So when people look at it, they're like, what are you doing? Yeah, you're just shooting shit. Whatever. Bro! This is where the hype comes in. Do you even know about fucking Hectors? Do you even know about giant tarantulas and how they change the way that you play? You have no idea. You gotta try this shit out, man. So anyways, it becomes a goddamn frenzy. Like, right now I'm just breezing through it. Look at this. Oh, but it's still so much fun. Oh my god, it's so much fun. Wow, that shoddy is really good. I didn't realize it has the spread on that bullet, but it does. I am an idiot. I am so fucking dead. Ugh. Okay, that's a... When you're in their mouth, you can actually still shoot them to free yourself, which is freaking awesome. Okay, let's get some health. I need to stick with my squad. Where did they go? Oh, we've got wing divers now. Amazing. Amazing. Where did the rest of my squad go? They gotta be over here somewhere, right? Yeah, there they are. Okay, we gotta stick with these guys, because I was just getting destroyed by myself. Get some! There we go.
We have pushed the limits to keep our weight light, so we are very lightly armored. Remember, speed is life, and avoid enemy attacks.
Alright, now I just wanted to kind of go into the more, like, the more stupid and hypey aspects of the game. So, in the first video, I mentioned something about the frame rate. I don't think I explained it. So, oh, right there. That was beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, so this is where this game, while there was thought put into it, it's not well made, which is amazing. You look at this building, and it just falls apart. There's nothing inside it. It looks fucking stupid. All the parts disappear, and then it just leaves behind this rubble. And everything in this game is destroyable, which is awesome. So everything is destroyable. Nuking insects makes them go freaking flying like that. What? Dude, there's freaking bug parts that fly around you. And when there's tons of enemies on screen, there is nothing not to love. As for the frame rate, okay, this is the best way I can describe it. There's some people that I know that are in love with the E.D.F. frame rate. I haven't really experienced much of it yet. You will see it in the future. When you are just overwhelmed with on-screen enemies, the game chugs. And when I say it chugs, I mean it chugs. It doesn't make it unplayable. It's definitely not unplayable. It just slows it down heavily. And the feeling that I can only speak for myself, because I actually haven't gone into details like this with other E.D.F. fans, But I'm assuming we all have the same kind of relationship with the frame rate. So, essentially what it is, if you play an old game on like N64 or something, some of the games are just made crap. Like, they'll have frame rate problems because they have frame rate problems. But in older games, sometimes when the game just gets overloaded with like on-screen effects and enemies and whatever, like you could do like a series of attacks that sets off particle effects that slows the game down. That makes me feel powerful as a player. That makes me feel like I just did something so freaking awesome the game couldn't even keep up with me. Or it could be the other way around. The game is swarming me with such amounts of bullshit, to such an extreme level, that it can't even handle itself. So how am I gonna handle it? Like, the frame rate just adds to this sense of just being overwhelmed or being a complete badass. That's the only way I can describe it. Ugh. Anyways, rant over. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. I could go on. I will go on in other videos. I'm going to talk about the scale and oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways, the rant lasted a good amount of time. Let's just look at what we got. So, we're going to look at
Rangers can equip 2 weapons.
grenades. We got a new oh. Ew. Is that a new grenade launcher? I think it is. We also got a bound gun. What is that? Oh my god. A special AF-16RA model. Fire special bullets that ricochet off of walls and then notoriously low oh my god. Oh my god. Can be used to spray bullets over a wide area in blah 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 blah. Its firepower is low compared to the AF-16RA, but its range is doubled. Okay. Cool. I might have to... Oh, wait. We got a new assault rifle, actually. B+, more damage, more range, infinitely better. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna put that on so I know for next time. What's the next mission? What's the next... Oh. Okay. I'm really excited for the next mission. But we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of E.D.F. Are you an E.D.F. fan? Do you want to play E.D.F. with me? I so need to play E.D.F. Hit the subscribe button if you want to stay up to date on all of my Hundo P Games videos. And I will see you all in the next video.